We welcome you to game 2 of our President's Day doubleheader as the Southwest Oregon Lakers take on the Mount Hood Saints here on Sophomore Day for Mount Hood. Now, we will get to the starting five in just a moment, but first, let's go through who the sophomores are and what they plan to do afterwards. So, starting off, our sophomores, we have Derrigan Stevens, Patrick Robinson, Peyton Albers, Zane Bernard, Amir Player, and Wayne Hampton. And as Albert Hensley is reading them live here for you, I will read them as well. Starting off with number 5, Derrigan Stevens. Derrigan has been part of the Mount Hood family for 2 years. Originally from Mountain Freewater, Oregon, where he graduated McLaughlin High School. His goal is to play at the next level and graduate for a 4-year university. Next up, we have Patrick Robinson, number 10. Pat has been part of the Mount Hood family for 2 years. Originally from Mobile, Alabama, where he graduated from Baker High School. His goal is to play at a 4-year university next season. Next up, we have number 11, Peyton Albers. And Peyton is new to the program this season. He is a transfer from Chemeketa Community College, where he played his freshman season. Originally from Vancouver, Washington, where he graduated from Evergreen High School. He is focused on graduating this spring with his associate in arts and transferring to a 4-year university to continue playing. Number 14, Zane Bernard. Zane is new to the program as well this season. He is a transfer also from Chemeketa Community College, where he played his freshman season. Originally from Hillsboro, Oregon, where he graduated from Liberty High School, and he's focused on graduating this spring and transferring to a 4-year university next year to keep playing ball. Amir Player, number 1. Amir is new to the program this season. He is a transfer from Riverland Community College, where he played his freshman season, originally from St. Paul, Minnesota, where he graduated from Como High School. He is focused on graduating this spring and transferring to a 4-year university to continue playing next year. And finally, we have Wayne Hampton, number 4. Wayne has been part of the Mount Hood family for the past 2 years. Originally from San Diego, California, where he graduated Hoover High School. His goal is to play at the next level and graduate at a 4-year university. And those are the sophomores being celebrated here in Gresham tonight. Our starting five, first for the visiting Lakers from Southwest Oregon, located in Coos Bay. Number 1, Ocean Casimiro. Number 2, Kobe Whitker. Number 11, Logan Prince. Number 13, Luke Fotheringham. And number 34, Logan Deal. For the Mount Hood Saints, we have number 1, Amir Player, number 4, Wayne Hampton, number 5, Derrigan Stevens, number 10, Pat Robinson, and number 14, Zane Bernard. The Lakers come into this game 21-6 overall. They have a 10-4 record in the conference. They are 7-4 on the road, and right now they hold the number 2 seed in the Southern Division, locked into the playoffs. Their win on Saturday clinched them a postseason berth. But for the Mount Hood Saints, they always look to play spoiler. Mount Hood, of course, has been eliminated from postseason contention to play to spoil. And even though the Lakers from Southwest Oregon have already clinched a playoff spot, they have not clinched a certain position in the playoffs. So Mount Hood could ruin that as well. They could drop them to a lower seed where they could get a harder game. So the Mount Hood Saints come in 7-18 overall, as Albert Hensley, our lovely PA announcer, is addressing the lineup right now. The Mount Hood Saints 2-11 in conference play. They are 2-8 here at home. The Southwest Oregon Lakers have won the last 2 games against the Mount Hood Saints, and dating back to the Saints beating them 81-72 back on January 7th of 2023. Their last meeting was January 22nd of this year, and Southwest Oregon got the 80-66 win. We are just about set for tip-off here today. It is the only game for both the men and the women. We have the pleasure of being the only game for you here on this President's Day in the entire conference. Our officials today, led by crew chief Justin St. Pierre and umpires Travis Garrison and Carlos Butler. And as the Mount Hood Saints take the floor, so do the Southwest Oregon Lakers. We are 40 minutes away from completing the last game here at the Yoshida Event Center for the 2024 or 2023-24 season here in Gresham. For the Lakers, they are led by their head coach, Riley Grandinetti. It is his fourth year. Assistant coaches Jordan Highland, Lamont Swinson, Cam Lucero, and DJ Jackson. Saints are led by their head coach, Alex Lewis-Sim, and assistants Hanny Dowd, Devin Colthorpe, and Sean Carson. We are ready for tip-off. Amir Player against Logan Deal. And the tip-off is won by the Lakers as Casemiro will bring it up the floor to start this game. Gets it over to the left wing, carried in by Fotheringham. Now gets it to the inside. Prince with a layup. That one's no good. It's rebounded by Stevens. Stevens with a long pass to Hampton. Hampton drives down the left. Hampton puts it up. Off the rim, no good. And rebounded by Fotheringham. Here come the Lakers once again. Casemiro inside. A quick layup is good for Deal. And the Lakers on the board first. It's 2-0, just 30 seconds in. Here comes Stevens. Stevens on the right side. Stevens hands it off to Robinson. Robinson crosses to the middle. Gets it over to Bernard on the left side. Now over to Hampton. Hampton gets it back over to Stevens. Stevens on the right wing. Dribbles through the leg. Gets it to Player. Player to Stevens. Stevens with 10 to shoot. Stevens gets it back out to Player. Player spins inside. Floats it up. It's off the rim. No good. And it's rebounded by Fotheringham. Fotheringham will bring it up here for the Lakers. Gets it across now to Wicker. Wicker on the right side. Wicker driving. Gets it back to Fotheringham. Fotheringham driving down. Kicks it back out now to Deal. Deal gets it over now. Carried in. Now here's a layup on the way for Deal. It's no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson kicks it over to Hampton. Hampton drives down the left. Hampton over on the left side. Now driving. Gets it up. And he puts it in. Wayne Hampton with the layup. Ties it at 2. 90 seconds in to this game. We're tied at 2. Casemiro will bring it back up now for the Lakers as he crosses the logo. Now he moves over to the right side, puts up the shot. It's off the glass, no good. He gets his own rebound. Casemiro gets it back out now. Here's Fotheringham, top of the key. Gets it back out now to Wicker. Wicker on the right wing. Wicker guarded by Robinson. Looking, gets the screen. Now he takes a deep three, and it's off the rim, no good. Robinson gets the rebound. Robinson kicks it over now to Stevens. Gets it over to Hampton on the left side. Hampton now looking, floats it down. Looking again. Hampton still got it. Now gets it over now to Player. Player inside Stevens. Stevens picks up the dribble. Gets it up now Hampton. Hampton top of the key. Gets it over to Bernard. Deep three on the way. Is off the iron. No good. Rebounded by Stevens. Kept it alive. We got a whistle and we got a foul. And it's going to go against the Lakers. So the foul there is going to go against Casemiro. It is the first foul of the game. First foul against Southwest Oregon. And Hampton will inbound. Gets it into Player. Gets it now to Hampton. Hampton down the left side. Hampton gets it back over to Robinson. Robinson, Hampton lays it in. Contested by 2 defenders. Wayne Hampton puts in the layup, and the Saints have a 4-2 lead. Casemiro will bring it back up now for the Lakers. Gets it over to Deal. Now gets it back over to Casemiro. Over on the right wing. Casemiro three is off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Bernard. Bernard gets it over to Stevens. Stevens on the left side. Stevens guarded by Casemiro. Now dribbles it to the inside. Stevens lays it up and contested. It's out to Robinson for the offensive board. Robinson now got it poked away. It's Fotheringham. Gets it to Wicker. Wicker lays it up, around and in. We are tied at 4, 3 minutes into this first half. Bernard will bring it back up the floor. He's got it on the right wing. Gets it over to Stevens. Stevens moves. Now flips it over. Here's Pat Robinson on the left wing. Gives it to Hampton. Hampton moving inside, gets a screen from Player. He's going to take a three, and he drills it. Wade Hampton from the left wing. It's 7-4 Saints. Here's Wicker. Reverse is good. 7-6 now here. 16:40 to go here. Opening half. Saints lead by 1. Carried in by Player. Offensive foul. And that's going to give the possession back to the Lakers. The Saints are wearing the gray unis with the red numbers as they have done in the last couple of games that I've seen them here. The Lakers are wearing the black unis, white numbers. Lakers moving from right to left. Saints moving left to right here to begin this first half. Here's Fotheringham. Gets it over to Casemiro on the left wing. Gets it to the top of the key. Here's Wicker. Now a floater. That one's no good. Rebounded here by Robinson. Robinson gets it over to Stevens. Stevens drives down the right side. Now looking. Has it on the right wing. Stevens moves away. Now gets inside of the free throw line. Player puts it up, around and in. Amir Player on the layup. Timeout, Lakers. Just about 4 minutes played here in this game. 9-6 is the lead for the Saints. Just want to remind you, we have a special guest coming to join me here at halftime. We will actually be taking a little break at halftime, but then we will come back early, and then I will be having a conversation, I guess, with the special guest. It's been a while since they've been here, so it'll be interesting to see how they feel about being back here. So glad I could get them on to talk and take the time out of their time watching this game. So stay tuned for that. So out of the timeout, it'll be Lakers basketball as the inbound pass comes to Casemiro from Fotheringham. Casemiro will bring it up. He's got it top of the circle, now hands it off, gets it over. Now it's Wicker. Wicker looks, gets it back now. Deal, gets it inside. Casemiro went inside. He is fouled, and that is going to be the first foul against the Saints, or second foul against the Saints, I should say. One defensive, one offensive. The foul there is going to go in Stevens. So the inbound for the Lakers will come underneath the basket. Casemiro will inbound. He gets it in now to Sherwood. Sherwood gets it over to Fotheringham. Now here's Deal reverse, and he puts it up and in. 1 point game again. Saints lead at 9-8. Just about 15 3/4 to go. Looking now is Stevens. He's got it on the right side. Gets it over to Player. Player to the free throw line. Kicks it out. Robinson reverse, and he puts it up and in. Pat Robinson contested by two defenders, but it doesn't matter to him. Under 15.5 to go. Saints back up by 3. Casemiro's got it over on the left side. Here is Deal. Gets it over now. Here's Sherwood on the right wing. Sherwood, 3 for the tie. Got it. Merrick Sherwood hits the 3 on the right wing, and we're tied at 11. Almost 5 minutes gone. Here's Hampton. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson, 3, right wing. Off the backboard, off the iron. No good. And it's rebounded by Fotheringham. Gets it to Casemiro. Lost it for a second, but now it's Fotheringham to get it back. Here's Fotheringham as he crosses the timeline. Moves over to the right. Spins. Gets it over to Deal. Deal inside. Gets it out. Casemiro over on the right side. Gets it in. Puts it up. Contested. It's no good. Offensive rebound to Deal. And he puts it up and in. Lakers retake the lead. 13-11. 14 3/4 minutes to go. Wayne Hampton will bring it up now for the Saints. Hampton's got it. He hands it off now to Bernard. Bernard crosses. Gives it over to Robinson. Robinson, 3, left wing. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Casemiro. Casemiro will bring it up now for the Lakers. Gets it across now. Here's Sherwood. Another 3 on the way. Off the iron, no good. Sherwood gets his own rebound. Sherwood to the inside. Sherwood kicks it back out. Merrick for 3 on the right wing. Got it! Wicker actually hits the 3 on the left wing. Extends the Laker lead to 5. It's 16-11. Here come the Saints. Hampton's got it. Hampton drives, poked away, intercepted. Here comes Sherwood. Sherwood flips it over now. Wicker inside, puts it up and in. Lakers now up by 7. It's 18-11 as we dip under 14 minutes to go here in the opening half. Stevens carries it across. Substitutions are coming here for both teams as they sit down in front of the scorer's table. Players got it, top of the key, gets it over to Bernard. Bernard driving inside of the free throw line. Jumper on the way, off the iron, no good. Tip back out into the hands here of Fotheringham. Fotheringham, long pass, Casemiro. Casemiro driving, kicks it out now, Wicker. Wicker on the right side, gets it out, Sherwood. 3, top of the key, got it! Merrick Sherwood hits his second triple. The Lakers up by 10. Timeout Saints with 13:28 to go. The Lakers have a 21-11 lead. Let's get to the playoff rankings here in the men's division. The top 4 teams in the South: number 1, PCC, number 2, Southwest Oregon, number 3, Umpqua, and number 4, Lynn Benton. If the playoffs started today, PCC would be taking on Everett. Southwest Oregon would be taking on Skagit Valley. Umpqua would be taking on Peninsula. And Lynn Benton would be taking on Edmonds. Of course, the playoffs will start here in a few weeks up in Pasco, Washington, the home of the Columbia Basin Hawks. Both the Saints men and women's team, unfortunately, will not be a part of it. Southwest Oregon, like I said earlier, the men's team clinched a playoff spot. They hold the number 2 seed right now. They are in the playoffs no matter what, but Mount Hood could try to play spoiler and drop them to a lower seed. So here is Hampton. Gets it over to Stevens. Stevens gets it to Robinson. Robinson on the right wing. Gets it to Stevens. Stevens gets it back now. Hampton. Hampton's got it. Over on the left side, gets it to Bernard. Bernard gets it back out Stevens. Here's Robinson, right corner. Robinson looking for somebody, and it's intercepted by the Lakers. Here's Casemiro down the lane. Casemiro puts it up. It's blocked by Bernard, but he's going to be called for the foul. Zane Bernard picks up the foul. It'll be his first. And that will send Casemiro to the line as he will shoot 2 here, up by 10. So Casemiro at the free throw line. First free throw on its way is good. Excuse me. I apologize for that. Something I could not hold in. So here is Casemiro again. Second free throw after the first one was hit. Lakers have an 11-point lead. Second one up. It is good. Lakers lead by a dozen, 23-11, 13 minutes to go. Here is Stevens. Stevens will carry it across, gets it over to Bernard, back over to Stevens. Stevens on the right side. Stevens waits, now looking, has Robinson, now bounce pass it inside. That's Hampton. Hampton into the free throw line. Hampton floats it up, and he floats it in. Wayne Hampton puts the game back to within 10. It's 23-13. Here come the Lakers. Casemiro's got it over on the left side. Casemiro waits, now looks, gets it over to Wicker. Wicker on the right side. Wicker to the middle. Wicker, and turnover is going to be called, and the Saints are going to get the ball back. So the Lakers turn the ball over as it will be the Saints' possession, as it looks like Hampton will make his way over to the near side to inbound it. Substitution here as Derrigan Stevens checks out. Jalen Blackwell comes in for him. Bernard gets it over now to Albers. Albers gets it back over to Bernard. Back to Blackwell, top of the key. Blackwell looks, gets it to Robinson. Robinson back out Bernard, left wing. Bernard, guarded by Casemiro, gets it over to Albers. Albers drives in, kicks it back out Bernard. Bernard with 12 to shoot. He's going to take a 3, and he buries it. Zane Bernard hits the triple. 23-16. It's within 7 as we have a quick injury substitution here on the floor. Wayne Hampton not putting a lot of weight on his right foot as now the athletic trainer makes her way over to him. It will be Derrigan Stevens to come back into the game, taking his place. Saints back to within 7. 23-16 is the Laker lead as we approach 12 minutes to play here in half number 1. Here come the Lakers. Casemiro driving down the left side. Puts it up off the glass and off the rim and in. Lakers back up by 9, 25-16. Here come the Saints. Here is Blackwell. Hands it off Robinson. Robinson looks. Gets it back out Stevens. Stevens hands it off to Albers. Albers looks. Albers gets it back to Bernard. Here's another 3. It's good. Zane Bernard, 2 triples in a row, and the Saints are back to within 6. 25-19, 11 and a half to play here in the first half. Casemiro brings it up here for the Lakers. Casemiro moves to the middle. Gets it across now. Carried in. Gets it over to the corner. That's Wicker. Wicker gets it over to the corner now. Carried in by, that is Sherwood. Sherwood gets it back to Wicker. Wicker on the left wing. Wicker looks, gets it back out Sherwood. Sherwood, 5 to shoot. Takes a deep 3. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound keeps it alive. Now it's Casemiro down the lane. Casemiro looking, gets it back out. Sherwood, 3, top of the key. Good. Merrick Sherwood again hits the 3 at the top of the key. And with 11 minutes to go, the Lakers are back up by 9, 28-19. Here's Stevens, carries it into the lane. Stevens carries it back out. Now Robinson. Robinson in the left corner. Robinson back out Stevens. Stevens gives it to Blackwell. Blackwell, guarded by Casemiro, gets a screen from Bernard. Blackwell driving down the free throw line. Now looks, gets it to Albers, left side. Albers looks, back to Bernard. Bernard looks. Bernard gets it back, floats it up. And that one's no good, but was he fouled? He was. Zane Bernard is going to go to the free throw line. A chance to put 2 on the board. And I believe it's Casemiro who's going to be called for the foul. It is. It's his second of the game. And now here is Zane Bernard at the line to try to cut into the deficit, which is right now at 9, 28-19, with 10 and a half minutes to go in the opening half. As Bernard will knock down the first. and making an 8-point game. Substitutions here for both teams. Casemiro is out, as it looks like we have a couple of new players in for the Lakers. Zach Jefferson in the game, as well as Quincy Hills. And for the Saints, Pat Robinson, Darrigan Stevens are out. Wayne Hampton comes back in, as well as Peyton Albers. Here's Bernard's second free throw on the way. It's no good. And the rebound kicks away. The Lakers have got it. Now it's carried up by Hills. Hills looking, has it over on the right side, kicks it. Now gets, looking again, gets it back out now, carried in by Prince. Prince gets it back out now. Jefferson down the line. Jefferson puts it up and in. Lakers back up by 10, 30-20, 10 and a quarter to go. Here's Blackwell. Blackwell gets it back over now to Albers. Albers gets it to Hampton. Hampton looks. Hampton, left wing, 3, on the way. Got it! Wayne Hampton for 3, and it's within 7 as we cross the halfway point of half number 1. Under 10 to go. Carried in by Hills. Hills down the line. Reverse up, no good. Rebounded by Hampton. Hampton will drive it down. Hampton crosses. Looking. And now we got a whistle, and it's a travel call against Hampton. Hampton is going to be called for the travel. It's going to turn the ball back over to the Lakers with 9:48 to go. We have a timeout on the floor. Lakers 30, Saints 23. So now we have a media timeout. We want to remind you of the upcoming schedules for both of these teams. For the Southwest Oregon Lakers, they only have one game remaining after today. It'll be on the road against the Clark Penguins. And for Mount Hood, they have 2 road games left against Umpqua and PCC. And PCC women's assistant coach Kelsey Higgins is in attendance tonight. She is part of Mount Hood history, as she is here to congratulate the sophomores that she knew from last year when she was the assistant coach here. So it was nice to catch up with her. She is here watching the games here tonight. And she told me earlier she's not worried about the game against Mount Hood to end the season on Saturday. She said she is all but ready for the Saints to come to PCC. So out of the timeout now, it'll be Laker basketball, as they lead by 7. As it'll be inbounded to Hills. Hills now brings it up now for the Lakers. Kicks it across now, carried in by Jefferson. Jefferson's got it in the corner, gets it back out to Hills. Hills driving down, gets it over now, as that's Sherwood. Sherwood 3, left corner, rattles it home. Merrick Sherwood, another triple for him, extends the Laker lead back to 10. It's 33-23, under 9.5 to go. So here come the Saints again. Player's got it. Player looking. Player gets it to Hampton, and that one almost mishandled, but he's able to get it. Hampton driving down. Hampton inside, kicks it back out. Blackwell right wing. Blackwell 3 on the way, off the iron, no good, and it's rebounded by the Lakers, and it's going to be carried in here by Power. Gets it over now to Jefferson. Jefferson 3 right wing is off the iron, no good. Offensive board keeps it alive for the Lakers, as now it's carried in by Hills. Hills gets it back, deep 3, Sherwood, got it! Merrick Sherwood again from downtown range extends the Laker lead 36-23 with 8:40 to go. Here's Bernard. Bernard driving in, kicks it to Player, out of play, possession Saints. The Saints retain possession. So we'll get to some schedules in the next timeout. This is the only game today, so we are lucky to have President's Day all to ourselves, as Hampton has the top of the key. Hampton looks, gets it back to Blackwell. Blackwell on the left wing, gets it back to Hampton. Mount Hood down by 13, 5 to shoot. Hampton 3 on the way. Wade much to the right. Rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson will carry it up now for the Lakers. Jefferson looking. Jefferson gets it back now. Has it over to Hills. Hills crossing from right to left. Hills at the top of the logo. Kicks it out. Jefferson. Jefferson right wing, guarded by Hampton. Moves in. Kicks back out. Looking, gets it back to Sherwood. Sherwood gives it across. Now it's carried into the zone. Here's a jumper on the way. That one no good by Jessen, as he could not hit it. Blackwell with the rebound. Blackwell has it. Blackwell had it poked away. He's got it again. Blackwell maintaining control. Gets it back out to Hampton. Hampton's got it on the logo, now moves over to the left side. Hampton to Robinson. Robinson driving in. Robinson step back, and that one no good. It would have been a 2 as he was on the line. Here's Player, puts it up. It's no good, but he's going to be fouled, and that's going to send Amir Player to the free throw line. So as we take a look here at Amir Player's free throw percentage, he is 54%. So he will shoot 2. Mount Hood down by 13, 36-23. As Amir Player will try to cut into this deficit a little bit more. First free throw on the way is no good. It hit the back iron, so it remains the 13-point lead for the Lakers. Amir Player still with one more. That one on the way, and it rattles out. He missed both. Rebound into the Lakers. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson carries it across. Jefferson gets it now to Hills. Hills gets it back to Jefferson. Jefferson to the left side. Gets it back now Sherwood. Sherwood inside. Looking again. He's got it. Gets it back to Jefferson, top of the key. Jefferson inside. Puts it up. That one, Justin, no good. It got blocked. Albers with the rebound. Inside to Player. Player lays it up. It gets blocked. Here comes Hills the other way. Southwest Oregon has got it. Jefferson down the line. Jefferson poked away. Hampton's got it. Couple of quick steals by both teams. Player puts it up, and he can't slam it home. It rattled around the rim. He hung up there too long. Here come the Lakers. Carried in here by Sherwood. Now looking again. Gets it back. Sherwood again. Sherwood, right wing. Gets it back to Jessen. Jessen looking down the line. Here's Hills. Gets it back. Gets it back again. Sherwood a 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Hampton. Hampton's got the rebound now for the Saints. Gets it over to Albers. 6.5 to go here in the half. Albers lays it in. Back to 11. 36-25 Lakers. Under 6.5 minutes to go. Hills brings it up now for the Lakers as they lead by 11. Here's Hills. Kicks it back out to the corner. Sherwood. Jefferson, wide open 3. Around and out, no good. Kicks it back out. Jefferson, second chance opportunity. Off and no good. Offensive board again. Kicks it back out again. Here's a 3. Top of the key. It's good. Dylan Power with the triple at the top of the line. And the Lakers lead by 14, 39-25, 5:52 to go. Here's Blackwell. Blackwell gets it over now. Here's Albers. Albers faked it past to Robinson. Kicks it inside. Poked away. Out of play. Possession stays with the Saints. Substitutions here for both teams as it looks like Whitker and Deal are going to come back in, taking the place of Jessen and I believe Sherwood. And Albers Blackwell come out of the game. Bernard comes back in as well as Stevens. Stevens underneath. Puts it up. It's no good. And the rebound is to the Lakers. Jefferson will bring it up now. Jefferson's got it. He crosses the timeline. Now looking for somebody. He gets it to Hills. Hills with 5.5 to go here in the first half. Hills looks back. Gets it back. 3. Top of the key is off the iron. No good as it could not be hit by Power. Here's Hampton. Hampton looks. Hampton kicks it inside. Now looks. We got a whistle and a foul is going to be called. And the foul there is going to go against Whitker. So it is the 5th foul of the half against the Lakers. It's the first foul against Whitker. So Saints are going to retain possession with 5:17 to go here in half number 1. As it'll be Hampton to inbound. Hampton looks. Hampton gets it to Player. Player back to Hampton. Hampton in the right corner. Motioning Pat Robinson forward. Hampton had it poked away. Lost it for a second. Gets it back. And now it's going to be a whistle. And possession is going to stay with the Saints. As there's a foul call against Whitker, his first. So now here is Hampton to inbound again. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson right wing. Gets it back over now to Player. Player gets it back. Now here's Hampton. Gets it back to Bernard. Here's Bernard again. Gets it from Player. Bernard on the right side. Steps into a 3. It's off the rim. No good. Pat Robinson the rebound. Robinson high off the glass. No good. He is fouled. And that will send Pat Robinson to the line just under 5 minutes to go. Down by 14 to try to cut into this deficit. So we have reached another timeout here with 4:56 to go in the first half. Southwest Oregon leads Mount Hood 39-25. As we take a look at some key games in the standings as well. Scoreboard for Wednesday. We have we'll start with the women actually because I wasn't able to get to that last game. I completely forgot about it. Wednesday, we have a couple of crucial games. We have the Lane Titans taking on the Chemeketa Storm. That one's going to be played in Salem. That's the number 1 seed traveling to play the number 4 seed. So that one has major playoff implications. We also have the number 3 seed Clackamas. The Cougars are going to be traveling down to the 5 seed to play against PCC, who I'll have to check in with Kelsey again. I don't know what their playoff status is. I don't think they've been eliminated quite yet, but we will have to see if they indeed have been or still have a chance. But that will be a big game on Wednesday. The men, the number 1 team, Lane, will also be playing against the Chemeketa Storm. That will be really not as crucial of a game on the men's side as it is the women's side, but one game to pay attention to is PCC as they are taking on Clackamas. That could be a major game as well. So Pat Robinson is at the line. He will shoot 2 as we take a look at his free throw percentage. First one on the way for Robinson, hits the front of the iron and bounces out no good. Robinson's 71% this season. He's 0 for 1 so far at the line tonight. Robinson's second free throw is up, and it is around and in. So that brings it down to 13 as the Lakers will bring it back up the floor. Casimiro's got it now for Southwest Oregon. He's on the right side, now moves to the middle, gets it over now, Deal, back over now, Jefferson. Jefferson gets it back now. Wicker has it, gets it back to Jefferson, gets it inside, Deal, puts it up. It's blocked, no good. Robinson with the rebound, gets it back to Stevens. Long pass ahead, Hampton. Hampton, top of the key. Hampton, 3, off, no good, and Blair finished, is it? Amir Player with the one-hand flush. He's done it again. And the Saints back to within 11. 4:20 to go. 3, Casemiro, got it. Ocean Casemiro from the left wing hits the triple. And the Lakers back up by 14, 42-28. Here is Hampton. Hampton, a 3 in the corner. Off the iron, no good, but a whistle. And I believe we have a foul as we have substitutions for the Lakers. Amir Player comes out as Amir Player is going to be called for the foul. And in fact, he is not coming out of the game just yet. Casemiro gets the inbound pass as the Lakers will bring it back up the floor, up by 14 with 4 minutes to go. Casemiro on the right side gets it over now to Deal. Deal gets it back now. Here's Fotheringham. Fotheringham drives down, gets it back out, kicks it now Wicker. Wicker's got it on the right. Wicker bounce passes it ahead. That one's carried in by Maho, and that one could not be put in. Deal with the rebound, and possession is going to go to the Saints as that one goes out of play, and Mount Hood basketball. Saints down by 14, 42-28, 3:40 to go. Here's Stevens, carries it across the court. Stevens on the right side. Stevens waits. Stevens now driving in, kicks it to Player. Intercepted here, Casemiro. Casemiro 2-on-1. Gets it now, Fotheringham. Fakes him out and puts it in. Bernard had no chance there as he went for the initial fake. Or he fell for the initial fake, and it was an easy layup there. And the Lakers are up by 16. Here's Hampton on the left side. Hampton driving in. Hampton looks. Hampton spinning. Gets it back out to Bernard. Bernard on the right side. Kicks it back out Stevens. Stevens driving in. Puts it up off the glass. It's no good, but he is fouled with 3:04 to go here in the opening half. So Darrigan Stevens is going to go to the line. The foul there is against Luke Fotheringham. It's his first of the game. Stevens at the line this season is just 75%, 3/4, as he misses the first free throw, keeping this at a 16-point deficit. Peyton Albers comes in for Pat Robinson, as we have a substitution there for the Saints. So here is Stevens again, as he will attempt a second one. Stevens' second free throw, after he missed the first, is up, and it is good. So he goes 1 for 2, splits the pair, 15-point game, 44-29, 3 minutes to go here in half number 1. Casemiro brings it across the timeline. Casemiro waits, now looks, gets it back over, carried in now by Aldewan. Aldewan puts it up. He puts it in. Count the bucket and the foul. Julius Aldewan, a chance at a 3-point play. Lakers up by 17, a chance to put them up 18. He is a 47% shooter. Can he convert on the three-point play? And he will not. Rebounded by Flair. Gets it to Hampton. Hampton waiting. Hampton again crosses the logo. Gets it over now to Bernard. Bernard has it on the right hash. Bernard looking again. Bernard going to take a three. And he buries it. Zane Bernard from the right wing makes it a 14-point game. 2.5 minutes to go. 46-32. Here comes Casemiro for the Lakers. Gets it over now. Aldewan gets it back now. Here's Fotheringham. Fotheringham right wing. Gets it back over to Deal. Deal gets it back to Wicker. Wicker driving down the free throw line. Gets it to Deal. Puts it up off the glass. It's no good. Rebounded by Bernard. Bernard behind the back. Keeps it himself. Able to maintain control as we approach the final 2 minutes of half number one. Player gets the pass from Stevens. Player to the inside. Player puts it up. He is fouled. And the shot is no good. He goes down hard, but he is helped up by teammates rather quickly. He seems to be okay. And with 2:06 to go, Amir Player is going to shoot two here as the foul there is going to go against Logan Deal. It's his first of the game. So here is Amir Player to shoot two free throws. We mentioned earlier his free throw percentage, 52%. First free throw up is no good. So like earlier, he misses the first. So it remains a 14-point deficit for the Saints. 2:06 to go. And the second free throw on the way is around and out, no good. And the rebound is into the hands of Logan Deal. Gets it to Wicker. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Wicker on the right side. Wicker looks. He waits. Wicker looks. Gets it over Deal. Deal gets it over. Here's Fotheringham. Three in the left swing. He hits it. Luke Fotheringham with the triple on the left side. And the Lakers are by 17. And now we got a whistle and a foul is going to go against the Lakers as Peyton Albers was fouled. And he is going to go to the free throw line. The foul there is going to go against Julius Aldewan. It's his first. So it's a 1-and-1 for Peyton Albers. As the first one is good. So he's awarded the second. He is 83% at the line this season. Makes it a 16-point game, 49-33, a minute 43 to go. Peyton Albers again at the line, shoots, misses the second, and it's into the hands of Deal. Here's Wicker. Wicker will bring it up now for the Lakers on the left side. Wicker gets it over to Deal. He's got it. Gets it back to Aldewan. Aldewan looks. Aldewan inside. Now kicks it back out. Here's Sherwood. Sherwood kicks it inside. Fotheringham spinning, guarded by Hampton. Fotheringham kicks it back out. Aldewan gets it back. Fotheringham faked a three. Now gets it inside the free throw line. Here's Sherwood. Sherwood, three left wing is off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Albers. Saints have got it. 70 seconds to go. Albers carries it back outside. Bernard to the inside. Bernard kicks to Player. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebounded by Fotheringham. Fotheringham's got it. Fotheringham gets it back out. Wicker. Three left wing. Off the iron. No good. And we got a whistle and turnover. And a foul is going to be called against Lakers, turning possession back over to the Saints with 57 seconds to go in the first half. So here is Peyton Albers to shoot two. Albers at the line shooting, and he cannot hit the first. So one more here for Albers. On its way and good. He splits the pair. 15-point game, 57 and counting to go. 49-34, Lakers in front. Here comes Southwest Oregon, carried in by Wicker. Wicker driving, takes it himself, and he puts it in. Here come the Saints. Albers got it, gets it from Stevens, has it over to Hampton. Hampton on the left side. Hampton waits, backs away, inside, floats it out, and Player could not handle the pass. It goes out of play, and possession gets turned back over to the Lakers, up by 17. 51-34, 34 seconds to go here in the first half. as the inbound pass will come to Wicker. Wicker brings it across the timeline. He's on the logo, waiting. Shot and game clock are about 4 seconds apart. Here's Wicker. He's holding. Now moves over to the left side. Wicker driving in. Wicker backs away. Now looking again. 10 seconds to shoot. Wicker down the left side. Wicker moves over to the right. Now puts it up. No good. And that one gets saved. He stepped out. Fotheringham got the rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. And with 6.4 seconds to go in the first half, Saints will have the final shot. Stevens will inbound. Here we go. Stevens into Hampton. Hampton with 5. Hampton to the left. Hampton driving in. Hampton lays it up, and it's in at the horn. It rattled around and fell in, and Hampton makes the deficit a little bit closer as we reach the end of the first 20 here in the final game at Yoshida. It's the Lakers 51, the Saints 36. Don't go anywhere because we have a guest coming up in our halftime report. Just about midway through our halftime report. As I told you and promised, a special guest. We saw the women's team earlier today. Our guest, well, she played on the women's team last season, and she has a good relationship with one of the men's players that is playing right now, Journey Kennard. It has been a season. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Not bad. Thanks for asking. So, how does it feel to be back here after playing last season?
Feels really different, I would say. I mean, I'm not playing, obviously, but I'm here because my boyfriend is on SWAC, and I'm a big supporter of him, but just a little tied up, like just playing my old men's team and stuff.
So you've played more basketball since last season, right?
In the gym, 24.
Um,
That's about it.
you shot 8 threes like you did in that one game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll have to have a 3-point shootout with you and my other buddy. He's known for shooting threes. So
Oh, I'd like to see it.
yeah. So what have you been up to since Mount Hood last year?
Um, just working, still in school. Yeah, traveling a little bit, watching my boyfriend play.
And you've seen most of their games this season, right?
Yeah, I've seen pretty much every single one.
How would you say this game relates into all the other games they played this season? Are they kind of keeping it consistent, or are they doing things a little bit differently today?
I think they're definitely more composed in this game than they have been in previous games. They got a lot of good shooters on their team, and their bigs are really powerful and can really get to the hoops. I feel like this is pretty like normal game for them. It's a little more relaxed. So.
I have in my notes that they right now the Lakers hold the number 2 seed in the
Mhm.
Southern Division. If the postseason started today, they would be playing the number 3 seed in the Northern Division, and that would be the Skagit Valley Cardinals
Mm.
in the postseason. Your opinion of a game like that? Would it be a good game? Would it, what would that game kind of feel like?
I would think it would be a pretty good game. I mean, they're both really good teams. I feel like they both put up a tough battle. But like I said, Swag's got some shooters. Swag's got some shooters, and they come ready. So I think anybody they'd be ready to take on.
And you got here just a little while ago. We celebrated sophomore night for both the men and the women. There were
Yeah.
some, of course, some players on the women's team that you remember from last year. Is there anyone specific that you want to shout out, or that you were just happy to see again making your trip
Shout
here
out
today?
to Michaela and Bree. I mean, they faced a lot of adversity this season. I'm really proud of them. Just the players they've become. Just watching how they grew from last year to this year. They were both pretty shy, pretty. They just held themselves back, and I feel like this season they really gave it all they had, despite all the challenges and you know just having to bring players off from different schools around the area. Recruiting was a little off this season for them, but I think they did a really good job, and I'm super proud of them for that.
Were they good teammates last year?
They're amazing teammates. I love them both so much. They're two of the funniest people I've ever met.
Mm.
So they just bring life to the team and really build that culture. And I hope they had that this year.
It was funny. I was talking to my friend Jake, who actually did the analyzing with me last season, and you know we were here for all your games last season, and
Hmm.
we just kind of noticed your guys' team. I mean, you had great chemistry. You all seemed to get along, and I know Kelsey's standing over there, being your assistant coach last season, and I remember one game. Didn't she act as the head coach?
She did actually. Our I can't remember what the reason was, but our coach was out of town for some reason, and we were playing Lane. And Kelsey stepped up and she did her thing. I mean, Lane's a tough school to beat. We didn't end up getting the dub, but she knows her stuff, and she got us through that. And it was a good experience, and just to watch her, take that lead was really good.
And I know you were done after last season,
Mhm.
but she's at PCC now. Is there any kind of betrayal feeling you feel, or you just feel glad and happy and hope the best for her?
No, I was really happy for her. It's just like, everybody in the NWAC, especially up here, like Portland, Vancouver, Gresham and stuff. We all like know each other, so it really was no beef or nothing. I grew up in Portland. I've been over there a lot, so I was just happy she found somewhere that she could call home and somewhere that fit her better. Yeah.
I have to ask you this question before I run out of time with you,
Okay.
because I remember when I interviewed you last year on Sophomore Night,
Yeah.
one of the things you said, because I think the question was, what's your plan after Mount Hood,
Mhm.
is you were heading somewhere to pursue your degree in a field that I know too well of
Mhm.
communications. How's that coming along?
Slow, but hopeful.
Mhm.
I think I really want to go into more just like media creation more than like what we're
Mhm.
doing right now.
But you could
You're really good at it.
Mhm.
I'm a little shy,
you
but
you could have been the new me this
I
year.
know I could have been the new you,
You
but
know, I
nobody could do it like you,
I could
right?
I could have put in a good word for you.
Yeah,
Or I mean, you could have even joined me for the whole game. But
I know.
what I appreciate the at least the halftime.
Yeah.
Up by 15. What can we expect for the second half?
I think they're just gonna keep doing, or SWAC is gonna keep doing what they're doing. I mean, they're dominating from the three. Um, I think they're moving the ball really well too. Everyone's getting touches on it. I think I think it's gonna be a good second half. I expect the dub from them. So
You don't feel any sympathy that they're beating the team that you? Well, I mean, you obviously didn't play on the men's team, but the
no,
school that you once played for.
yeah,
You don't feel any sympathy that you guys might beat us.
yeah, no, those are the homies for sure. But I gotta I gotta stay where I'm at over there on the SWAC side. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to watch both the teams. Like it's nice to come back here and everything. But yeah,
Well, I would love to have you for the second half, but I assume probably not. So, is
I
there
gotta go cheer. I gotta go
is
cheer. I
there
don't trust myself on this mic.
is there anything else that you would like to add before you go?
um, thanks for having me on. Um, yeah, this was fun.
Hmm.
This was fun.
Well,
Thanks for having me back in this gym. I wasn't expecting to come over here and do all this,
yeah.
but yeah, it's been cool. Thank you.
Well, Journey, we appreciate the time. Thanks
Yeah,
for stepping in. I know it's hard to always, talk to an audience, but
yeah.
I do it, so it can't be too hard. So,
Yeah.
go cheer on the team in the second half, and thanks for joining
All
us.
right. Thank you.
Journey Kennard, former Mount Hood women's stud, as I mentioned earlier, she did hit 8 threes in a game. So we thank her for the time that she took as she's here supporting her boyfriend. That would be number one, Ocean Casimiro. Just I did not mention it before, but that is who she has a good relationship with. All right, second half is underway as the Saints will be moving from right to left as Stevens has it over on the left side. As now Stevens gets it over to Player, top of the key. Player moves, gets it back out. Robinson in the corner, gets it back out to Bernard. Bernard looks, gets it back over to Hampton. Hampton looking, gets it back now. Here's Stevens. Stevens looks. Stevens back, now moves in. Robinson, 3, right wing, banks it home. Pat Robinson on the right side makes it a dozen-point game, 51-39. Lakers with the lead. Here's Casemiro, top of the key. He's going to hold. Guarded by Stevens. Now moves over to the right side. Gets it over now to Wicker. Wicker driving inside. Got it poked away. Robinson's got the steal. Gets it over to Hampton. Hampton looks. Hampton waits. Now driving in. Hampton underneath. Puts it up. Off the glass. Around and in. Wayne Hampton was contested by an arm in his face, but it didn't matter. He puts it home. And a minute in, the Saints are back to within 10. Here's a 3. Casemiro. He's got it. Ocean Casemiro with the 3, and that's got to get Journey pumped up. Here is Hampton, gets it across to Stevens. Stevens, right wing 3, off the iron, no good. Rebounded here by Fotheringham. Fotheringham gets it to Casemiro. Casemiro, top of the key, gets it across now, carries it inside. Sherwood lost it. Possession to the Saints. The Saints will take over possession. Here is Amir Player to inbound. So Stevens will bring it up. Gets it across now. Here's Hampton, top of the key. Hampton looks. Hampton waits. Flips it back out. And that one's short. And the rebound to Casemiro. Casemiro will bring it up, top of the key. He moves to the inside. He's going to put it up around. It's no good, but he is going to be fouled. And that will send him to the line to shoot a pair. Journey Kennard, Kelsey Higgins, both here with me as, well, not anymore. Journey was kind enough to hop on. Kelsey really didn't want to, so no shame to her for doing that. So, but we appreciate the time Journey Kennard took during halftime to come over and speak for just a few minutes. Casemiro hits the first free throw, and the Lakers are back up by 14. Second free throw on the way is good. He got them both. And now the Lakers up 56-41, 18 and a quarter minutes to go here in the game. Lakers looking to seal that 2 seed. Gets it back over here. Robinson flips it ahead. Player, and it's intercepted. Carried in by Wicker. Gets it over to Casemiro. Casemiro gets it back out now to Sherwood. Sherwood in the left corner. Gets it back over Fotheringham. Fotheringham spins, driving in, puts it up. It's no good. He gets his own rebound. Now puts it up. That one is going to go out of play, and the possession is going to be turned over. It's Mount Hood basketball with 17:52 to go. Now here is Hampton. Hampton will carry it in across the timeline. Hampton gives it over to Bernard. Bernard, jumper, free throw line. He's got it. Zane Bernard with a little floater there. Brings it back to within 13, 56-43, 17 and a half to go. Here's Casemiro over on the left wing. Casemiro waiting, now looking, gets over to the right, driving to the free throw line, kicks it away, now underneath, now looking for somebody to get it to. He does, and it's an easy lay in there for Logan Deal. The pass and the assist, and the Lakers are back up by 15, 58-43, 17 and a quarter to go. Stevens gets it over to Bernard. Bernard on the left wing. Bernard looking. Bernard driving, floater, banks it off, no good, and it's rebounded by Sherwood. Sherwood gets it back now. Here comes Wicker. Wicker looking, gets it back. Here comes Fotheringham. Fotheringham looking again. Gets it inside. It's Fotheringham again at the free throw line. Kicks it back out. Sherwood gets it over to Casemiro, left wing. Casemiro to the top of the key. Casemiro waiting. Now moves inside. Kicks it back out. Deal 5 to shoot. Deal to the inside. Got it blocked away. Robinson's got it. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Laker basketball, but they only have 2 seconds on the shot clock. So it's going to have to be a quick shot here as the Lakers will inbound, as it looks like Logan Deal is going to be inbounding it. Or I'm sorry, it'll be Casemiro. Casemiro will inbound it. He's going to float it in, and Deal puts it in right as the shot clock was expiring, and the Lakers are up by 17, 60-43, 16 and a half minutes to go. Here's Bernard. Bernard, little floater, up and no good. Rebounded by Fotheringham. Fotheringham gets it to Casemiro. Casemiro drives it inside, gets it back out to Wicker, who can't put it home. Deal with the rebound. Now it's intercepted by Hampton. Hampton, long pass ahead to Player. Player with a one-on-one. Player puts it up. It gets blocked. It's out of play, but possession is going to stay with the Saints. So 16-14 remaining here in the game. Lakers with the lead, 60-43. 17 points the difference. Hampton makes his way to the end line to inbound it. Hampton looks, gets it back to Player, gets it over to Hampton. Hampton driving in, spinning, puts it up, and that one's no good, but Hampton is fouled, so that's going to send him to the free throw line. So Wayne Hampton is going to shoot a pair here as they try to cut into this deficit a little bit more. 16:08 remaining here in the game. Mount Hood is down by 17, but Wayne Hampton can reduce that to 15 as Jalen Blackwell looks to come into the game. He is waiting at the substitution area. Here's Hampton's first free throw. It's on the way, and it is around and out, no good. So it remains a 17-point lead. Blackwell will come in. I believe that is Stevens. He is checking out. So Darrigan Stevens is done for the night, or not done for the night, I should say. He is done for the moment. So now here is Hampton's second free throw. It is on the way, and it is good. So he splits the pair, makes it a 16-point game, 60-44 with 16:05 to go. Here come the Lakers. Wicker's got it. Wicker gets it over to Casemiro. Casemiro floats it back. Robinson tried with a steal. Now it's Fotheringham. Puts it in. Contested as he puts it in off the glass. And it's an 18-point lead once more. 62-44. Down to 15:44 to go. Here's Hampton. Hampton gives it to Player. Player driving to the inside. Poked away. Gets it back out to Bernard. Bernard, top of the key. Driving to the inside. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson's reverse is no good. And it's rebounded by Fotheringham. Gets it to Casemiro. Casemiro down the right side. Casemiro is going to lay it up. And he lays it in. He was contested by two defenders, but it didn't matter. As Blackwell will bring it up the floor here. Robinson has it top of the key. Robinson gets it back across now to Bernard. Bernard looking, gets it back over to Player. Player. Here's Hampton. Hampton, top of the key. Gives it Bernard. Bernard gives it across Hampton. Hampton in the left corner. Hampton driving down. He's underneath. Hampton spins, flips it back out. Player, three, left wing. Rattles home. Amir Player, the three. And with 14:48 to go, it's 64-47. Here come the Lakers. Deal looking. Deal gets it back out now. He's going to spin. He floats, and he is fouled. And that will send Deal to the free throw line. As we take a look at his free throw percentage here, he is a 70% shooter. So 14:41 to go. Lakers 64, Saints 41. Timeout on the floor. Well, even though Kelsey Higgins did not want to hop on the mic, which is completely understandable, she did give us some valuable information for the PCC Panthers women's basketball team. They do have an opportunity to make it into the playoffs. They are in if they win out. They have 3 games remaining. They play Clackamas, Mount Hood, and Umpqua. So if they win out, they will be in the postseason. If they win 2 of those games and the loss comes against Umpqua, then they are out. If they win 2, including beating Umpqua, they would play Umpqua again in a qualifier for that final spot. So that is the information that we were recorded. So that is good information to have from her. We root the PCC Panthers, except for Saturday when they were playing the Mount Hood Saints. We want the Saints to win, even though they have no shot at the playoffs. So that should be a good game between the Saints and the Panthers on Saturday. So the PCC Panthers women's team, they are in the playoffs if they win out. So out of the timeout, it will be Logan Deal to shoot 2 here at the line. As I said just moments ago, 70% at the line. Try to re-extend this lead. It's at 17, 64-47. So here's Deal with the first free throw on its way. That one is up, and it is good. So it'll make it 18, 65-47. Deal with the second free throw. Second free throw for Deal. It's on its way, and it is good. 66-47. Player with the inbound pass gets it to Blackwell. Blackwell gets it back. Here's Bernard. Bernard gets it back now to Hampton. Hampton inside, up, and no good, but we got a foul call, and it's going to go against the Lakers. It's going to go against Sherwood. So that will send Hampton to the line for a pair here, down by 19. It's Sherwood's first foul of the night. It's the second foul against the Lakers here in the half, each team with 2. So now here is Wayne Hampton's first free throw, and it is no good. Hampton's been struggling with those initial free throws, but he's been hitting the second one a couple of different times. So we'll see here as now we have a timeout taken by the Lakers. So now I believe it's an official discussion. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. It is, looks like a technical. Wayne Hampton goes back to the line. He's all alone. So now it'll be two additional free throws for Hampton. So Sherwood gets called for the technical. Hampton's free throw is up and it is good. So that brings it down to 18 once again. And now switching places, it's now Zane Bernard that's going to shoot 2. As some discussion going on between the officials. Hampton made the free throw to get him to 48. 66-48 is where we stand right now. And our crew chief, Justin St. Pierre, heading over to the scorer's table, relaying the information as I will learn from Albert Hensley what is going on. He is being relayed the information right now. See what that's all about. Justin St. Pierre is our crew chief. He's over at the scorer's table discussing with the scorer. So now it will be Zane Bernard to shoot 2 free throws. So now it's Zane Bernard at the line. He's going to shoot 2. First one up. It's no good as it rattled out. One more for Bernard. And with the technical, I believe Mount Hood gets the possession afterwards. We'll see if that's the case. Bernard's second free throw is on the way, and it is good. So like Hampton, he splits the pair. As now it will be Hampton going back to the free throw line. I have no idea what is happening here. So now it's Hampton shooting a 1-and-1. This is absolutely crazy what's happening. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Hampton's free throw is good, so that is it. That's it for the free throws. So Mount Hood gets 3 points out of it. They make it a 17-point game, 66-49 as we dip under 14 and a half minutes to go. Casimiro's got it, top of the key, gets it into Jefferson. Jefferson kicks it back out now to, that's Wicker. Wicker gets it back out, Jefferson. Jefferson on the right wing gets it to Casimiro. Casimiro driving inside, spinning, floats it up, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Blackwell. Now it's in the hands of Deal. Got it poked away. Casimiro went up. It's no good, but he is going to be fouled, and that will send him to the line. So the foul there is called against the Saints. The coaches on the bench cannot believe it, but it's going to send Casimiro to the line. The foul there is going to go against Peyton Albers. It's his first of the game. So as we take a look at Casimiro's free throw percentage as he knocks down the first, 76%. He's hit the first so far, and the Lakers are back up by 18, 67-49, and now 68-49. They're up by 19 with 14 minutes to go here in the game. The final one here at the Yoshida Event Center in 2024, except for, the ones that we might have in December. But for this season, at least, it'll be over. Here's Blackwell. Blackwell top of the key. Blackwell spinning. Blackwell now at the free throw line, gets it back out now to Hampton. Hampton drives down the lane, puts it up, and we got a whistle and we got a foul. And the foul there is going to go against the Lakers again. The 4th foul against them this half. So now here is Blackwell. He will inbound. And the foul there is against Wicker. So now here's Hampton on the left side. Gives it across now to Player. Player flips it back over to Bernard. Bernard stepped back. Now thought about 3. Didn't take it. Bernard inside the lane, and he lays it in. Zane Bernard was contested by a defender, but able to put it in off the glass. Make it a 17-point game once again. 68-51, 13-25 to go here in the second half. Casimiro lost the handle. Now he rolled over. I believe that was Jalen Blackwell. They rolled over each other. It did not look helped up. He was hunched over at first, and now he is up, and he is going to stay in the game. So I give him a round of applause. It did not look good the way that Casemiro rolled over him, and there really wasn't anything that Casemiro could do about it just because of the gravity. They blame gravity for that. So now we got a whistle as it was Jefferson who went inside the lane, and that is no good. And the foul there is going to be called against Blackwell, and it's going to be another pair of free throws for the Lakers. It's going to be Casemiro actually to shoot. It was him driving down. Jefferson was standing in front of him, so that's why I thought it was Jefferson who was fouled, but it was actually Casemiro who was fouled. So 2 more for Casemiro. First one on the way is good. So that extends the lead back up to 18, 69-51 with just over 13 minutes to play here in Gresham. Second free throw on the way for Casemiro is good. He got them both, and now it's a 19-point lead, 70-51. Here come the Saints. Hampton brings it up the floor. Hampton over on the right side, gives it over to Bernard. Bernard looks, flips it back to Albers. Albers looking at the free throw line. Albers gives it back to Bernard on the logo. Had to back up quite significantly. Now a 3 is off. No good. It was almost rattled in, but the rim said no. And now here's Wicker. Wicker down the lane. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Albers. Albers with the rebound. Flips it ahead now to Player. Player down. Gets it to Blackwell. Blackwell in the corner. Blackwell flips it. A long pass over to Albers. Albers has it. Now driving. Now spinning. Gives it to Bernard. Bernard at the free throw line. Floats it up. Off the iron. No good. Rebounded by Blackwell. He's got it. Blackwell underneath. Keeps it alive. Now looking. Blackwell has it on the left wing. Blackwell waiting, guarded by Jefferson. Blackwell spinning, now gets it back over to Albers, gets it over to Player. Player to the free throw line. Player driving, puts it up, and he puts it in. Amir Player with the finish. And with 12 and a quarter to go, it's back to 17. 70-53, 12-11 to go here in the game. Ocean Casemiro has it over on the right side. Casemiro gets it over now to Deal. Deal's going to take a 3 left wing, and he buries it. Logan Deal from the left wing extends the lead back to 19 as we tip under 12 minutes to go. Here is Hampton, and now we got a whistle and a foul as the 3 is hit on the corner by Peyton Albers. He drills that triple, but unfortunately the whistle came before, so it will not count. And with 11:57 to go, it will be an inbound for Wayne Hampton underneath the basket. So substitutions here for both teams. Amir Player comes out. Pat Robinson comes back in. Logan Deal and Kobe Whitker check back out. Fotheringham, and I believe that is Beck Watts who comes into the game. I've not seen him yet. So here's Blackwell, gives it over to Hampton. Hampton to the top of the key. Hampton guarded here by Deal. Looking, gets it back. It's intercepted, and here is Watts. Watts flips it ahead. Fotheringham. Fotheringham gets it back, and now a whistle and a turnover as the Saints will get possession back with just about 11 and a half minutes to go. So 72-53, the lead is 19 for the Lakers. It has not been 20 or greater, but I probably just jinxed it. So here is Bernard. Bernard has it on the right side, drives down the lane, kicks it back out. Albers, 3 in the left corner, is off the iron, no good. Rebounded here by Fotheringham. Fotheringham's got it. Lakers bring it up. Casemiro's got it. He crosses the timeline. Casemiro flips it over to the corner. Here's a 3 on the way for Watts, and it's good. Colby Beck Watts with the triple, and it's a 22-point Laker lead. 75-53, 11-11 to go. Here's Hampton. Hampton top of the circle. Hampton looking, waiting, now driving, gets it over to Albers. Albers underneath, flips it over. Hampton goes up, puts it up and in, and we're back to within 20 with 10:59 to go. It's 75-55. The Lakers have the lead here in Gresham, celebrating the sophomores here for the Mount Hood Saints. Once again, the sophomores on the Saints: Amir Player, Wayne Hampton, Darrigan Stevens, Pat Robinson, Peyton Albers, and Zane Bernard are all finishing their final home game here tonight, down by 20. Once again, the remaining schedules for both of these teams. For Southwest Oregon, they have 1 game remaining. It'll be on the road on Saturday against the Clark Penguins. And for Mount Hood, they have 2 games remaining, both on the road against Umpqua on Wednesday, and then they will finish the season on Saturday against PCC. And when I mean finish the season, they will finish the season because unfortunately for them, they will not be going to Pasco. They had a chance to go to Pasco last year. It was the Umpqua Riverhawks who spoiled that opportunity here at home back in March of last year, winning the qualifying game as we were here for you that one. And once this game concludes, it'll conclude the 2023-24 basketball season here for me at the Yoshida Event Center. It was glad to be with you. I want to thank Kim Hyatt, our fantastic athletic director, for allowing me back here for a second straight year. Even though I don't attend this school anymore, it's so hard to leave the team you watch, especially seeing the sophomores out there that I remember from last year. So out of the timeout here, it'll be Casimiro to bring it up. Casimiro crosses the timeline. He's guarded by Blackwell over on the right side. Now he gets a screen here from Jessen. Gets it over now. Aldewan gets it back. Here's Jefferson again. Got it poked away. Now it's Watts, top of the key. Now we get a whistle, and we got a foul against the Saints. It's going to go against Blackwell. And it's his third of the game. So here's Casimiro. Will inbound it. No, it'll be Jefferson. Jefferson takes the inbounding duties on the near side. Jefferson will inbound, and he will get into Casimiro. Casimiro has it on the logo, moves over to the left side, gets it across now to Watts. Watts inside Aldewan. Aldewan got it by Albers, puts it up, and he puts it in. Lakers back up by 22, 77-55 with 10.5 to go. Albers has it on the right wing. Albers gets it across now to Blackwell. Blackwell to the left corner. Now gets it to Robinson. Robinson to the free throw line. Kicks it back out. It goes out of play, and possession will be turned back over to the Lakers. Just a pass that could not be handled by Hampton. And with 10:21 to go, 77-55 is the lead for the Lakers, and they will have the ball as it will be Jefferson to inbound it to Casimiro. Casimiro will bring it up the timeline as he crosses the midcourt line. He's on the logo, gets it over now. Here's Jessen on the right side. Lost it, and Watts tried to make the save, but he could not. It goes out of play, and the Saints will get the ball back. So one straight possession for both teams where they lost a handle of the ball and they turned it over to each other. Here's Hampton to bring it up now for the Saints as we are just about halfway through the second half. Hampton over on the right side. Gives it over to Bernard. Here's Hampton. Hampton gives it back over now. Here's Albers. Albers to the free throw line. Kicks it back out. Robinson, three, right corner. Off the rim, no good. He was pushed out of play, and no foul is going to be called, and the possession is going to go to the Lakers. The Lakers will take possession here as it will be Aldewan as we reach another timeout. Substitutions here for both teams. Aldewan comes out as now we have a timeout on the floor. 9:56 to go, and the Lakers lead by 22. 77-55 here in Gresham. Jetson will inbound it to Casimiro as the Lakers will bring it up here as we dip under halfway in this second half. 9:50 and counting to go. 77-55 is the lead for the Lakers. Here's Watts. Gets it over to Aldewan. Aldewan inside the lane. Got it poked away. Bernard with the interception. Bernard carries it across on the right side. Looking, gets it. Has Robinson. Gets it to him. Gets it over to Hampton. Hampton has the top of the key. Hampton moves over to the right side. Hampton on the right wing. Gets it to Bernard. Bernard looking, spinning. Gets it back. Hampton again. Hampton, three, left wing. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson gets it over to Casimiro. Casimiro on the left side. Casimiro waiting, looking, guarded by Stevens. Gets it back over now to Jefferson. Jefferson on the right wing. Jefferson holds. Now shoots the three, and it's off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Stevens as he falls down. He fell out of play, and the possession is going to stay with the Lakers. Derrick and Stevens went up to grab that rebound. he grabbed it and fell, and he fell out of bounds. So the ball stays with the Lakers. Casemiro will inbound, gets it to Jefferson. Jefferson in the left corner. Jefferson now moves across to the wing. Here's Jefferson again, back in the corner. Looking, gets a screen from Jetson. Gets it back to Aldewan. Casemiro on the right side. Casemiro driving in, puts it up, poked away. Now Casemiro's got it over to the corner. Watts, three, corner. It's off the iron, no good. Hampton tips the rebound into the hands of Stevens. Albers on the run. Albers on the breakaway. Puts it up, and he puts it in. Count it with the foul. Peyton Albers on the run. He just barely beat the defense. Count the two. We're within 20, and Peyton Albers is going to the line. So Albers a chance at a three-point play. 83% for Albers, as he will try to bring this deficit back to under 20 with 8 3/4 to go, and he does. 77-58. It's 19, 8:44 to go. Casemiro will bring it up now here for the Lakers. He crosses the timeline over to the left side, gets it out to Jefferson. Jefferson holds it on the wing. Jefferson now moves. Now got it poked away, but he gets it back. Jefferson floats it up off the back of the iron, no good. And it's rebounded by the Saints. Stevens has got it. Stevens gets it over to Bernard. Bernard gets it over to Albers. Albers has it on the left wing. Albers driving to the inside. He spins. Albers looks, gets it back out. Stevens looking. Stevens gets it back to Bernard. Bernard gets it back to Stevens. Stevens running to the corner. Stevens inside. Stevens underneath. Stevens is going to be called. No, but we got a whistle and a foul. It's a foul against the Lakers. It is the 7th foul against Southwest Oregon in this half. It's going to send Derrick and Stevens to the line. The foul is against Casemiro, so he is at 3. He checks out. Taking his place is Dylan Power, as now Stevens will shoot 2 with 8:11 to go, down by 19. First free throw here for Stevens is on the way, and it is good. So the second one will be coming here for Stevens. Here is Stevens' second free throw. It's on the way, and it is just a tad short. So he got 1 of 2. It's an 18-point game, 77-59. Here come the Lakers. Casemiro's back into the game. He's got it on the left side, gets it over to Aldewan, gets it back now, carried in here. That was carried in by Jessen, or Power, I should say. Stevens has it. Stevens crosses the floor on the right side. Now drives inside, got it poked away. Now it's intercepted. Pat Robinson's got it back. Robinson kicks it to Albers. Albers has it in the corner. Albers driving. Albers looks, kicks it to Hampton. Hampton in the left corner. Hampton waits. He's guarded there by Power. Hampton floats it out. Albers, 3, right wing. Got it! Peyton Albers from the right wing. It's within 15 with under 7.5 to play. Here come the Lakers. Carrying it up will be Casemiro. Casemiro has it on the right side. Casemiro now moves to the top of the center. Now looking. Drives in. Casemiro puts it up and around and out. No good. Aldewan is there and he can't put it in. Rebounded by Aldewan again. And now it's a fight for it. And Zane Bernard comes out with it. Bernard gives it Albers. Albers fakes. Albers 3 left corner. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded here by Jessen. Gives it to Casemiro. Casemiro across the floor. Lakers up 15, 6:50 to go. Here's Casemiro on the right. Casemiro on the logo, now backs away. He's guarded by Hampton. Motioning his team forward, now looks, gives it over to Power. Power crosses to the center, gives it over to Watts, guarded by 2 Saints defenders. Watts drives inside, reverse, no. Rebounded by Bernard, into the hands of Bernard once again, as he will bring it across. Zane Bernard gives it over to Stevens. Stevens to the corner. Stevens hands it off to Albers. Albers gives it back now. Here's Bernard. Bernard, top of the key. Bernard gives it back over now. Hampton. Fake the 3, now moves to the inside. Hampton looks. Back out Robinson. Robinson 3, right wing. Got it! Pat Robinson from the right wing. It's a 12-point game. 77-65. 6:12 to go. Timeout Lakers. Casemiro, Fotheringham, Wicker, Deal, and Sherwood. The five out there right now for the Lakers. Hampton, Bernard, Albers, Stevens, and Robinson, the five out there for the Saints. 77-65, Lakers with possession of the ball. They're still up by 12, 6 minutes, 7 seconds to go. Casemiro has it on the right wing, gives it over now to Wicker. Wicker crosses now, gives it across. Here's Sherwood. Sherwood gives it back. Here's Fotheringham. Now a drive up the glass and in for Logan Deal. Counted and one. He goes to the line. They lead by 14 and a chance for one more. So Logan Deal will go to the free throw line. A chance to convert on a three-point play. They lead by 14, 79-65, and a chance for another one. As we take a look at Logan Deal, he is 70% as he will try to convert, as he will. And now it's 80-65. So now the Lakers back up by 15, just under 6 minutes to go. Here's Hampton. Hampton drives inside, kicks it out, puts it up. It's no good. Tipped and into the hands of Sherwood. Sherwood's got it. Now it's poked away. Wicker's got it. And now the Lakers have it again. And now we got a whistle and we got a reach-in foul against the Saints. It's going to go against Hampton. So the Lakers will keep possession of the ball. Hampton is called for the foul. It's his second of the game. It's the 8th foul against the Saints. And with 5:41 to go, it will send Wicker to the line. It'll be a 1-and-1 shot as we take a look at Colby Wicker's free throw percentage, 55%. First one on the way is good, so that extends the lead back up to 16. It's 81-65. So still a little bit of time here for the Saints. They've definitely picked up a little bit more on offense than they did in the first half, I would notice. Lakers have been shooting a little bit more hazardy than they did in the first half. They aren't as hot as they've been in the first half. So here come the Saints. Stevens gets it over to Robinson. Robinson, top of the key, gives it over to Albers. Albers on the left wing. Now driving to the free throw line. Gets it out Bernard. Bernard steps in. Now looking. Bernard steps back out. Gives it to Stevens. Stevens, top of the key. Moves over to the left side. Stevens looking. 7 seconds to shoot. Stevens puts it up and he puts it around and in. Derek and Stevens had a hand in his face, but it didn't matter as he puts in the layup. It's 82-67 with 5:08 to go. Casemiro on the left side. He's got it. Casemiro looking for somebody. Gets a screen now from Fotheringham. Looking, gets it over to Deal. Deal gets it back over to Sherwood. Guarded by Bernard. Sherwood guarded by two Saints defenders now. Gets it over to Fotheringham. Fotheringham driving to the inside. Now he spins. He floats it up. And he floats it around and out. No good. Rebounded by Stevens. Stevens carries it across. He's on the logo. Stevens looks, gets it over to Hampton. Hampton hands it to Bernard. Bernard driving to the inside. Bernard step back out. Three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Fotheringham. Casemiro's got it. Casemiro driving down the lane. Casemiro going to go up. He's going to flip it back out. And it's off the hands of Robinson. He had the steal, but he mishandled the ball. It goes out of play, and the Lakers will retain possession as we reach timeout with 4:32 to go. And Southwest Oregon leading Mount Hood 82-67. Once again, the records for these two teams, Southwest Oregon, they are the second seed in the Southern Division right now, and they would hold that second seed if they win today. They are 21-6, 10-4 in conference play. They are 6-2 at home, 7-4 on the road. They have won the last two games against Mount Hood. The last time Mount Hood defeated them, 81-72, back on January 7th of 2023. And the last time they played here, it was a 1-point game, 69-68. The final score, Southwest Oregon defeating Mount Hood. The last time these two teams met again was on the 22nd of this year. Southwest Oregon won that game 80-66. The Mount Hood Saints, 7-18 overall, 2-11 in conference play. Their home and away record is the exact same, 2-8. Once again, just one game remaining for the Lakers after today. The Saints will have two games remaining, and for both teams, all of them will be on the road. So both teams are done with home games after today. Casemiro gets the inbound pass from Wicker as we resume play out of the timeout, dipping under 4.5 minutes to go. Here's Wicker. Wicker's got it. Wicker now gets it over now. Here's Fotheringham. Fotheringham gets it back over to Wicker. Driving inside. Casemiro wide open, and he puts it in. Casemiro had a defender beat. Actually, the defender for the Saints fell down. I believe it was Robinson who fell, allowing Casemiro to get wide open in the lane. Here's Hampton. Hampton's got it. Gives it over to Bernard. He gives it over to Stevens now, left corner. Stevens drives in, kicks it back out. Robinson. Robinson, three, right wing, off the back of the iron, no good. And rebounded by Fotheringham. Casemiro flips a pass ahead now to Wicker. Wicker's got it on the right side. Wicker waits, now crosses from right to left. He's got it on the logo, guarded by Stevens. Wicker holding, 3:42 to go. Wicker driving in. Wicker puts it up, around and in. The Lakers starting to feel it now as we approach 3.5 to go. Here's Albers, puts it up off the glass. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Deal. Deal flips a long pass ahead. It's caught by Wicker. Wicker's got it on the right side. Wicker guarded by Robinson. Wicker kicks it back out now looking. He's got it to Sherwood. Sherwood on the right wing. Flips it ahead. Now Fotheringham inside to Deal. Deal looking. Deal kicks it. He's going to spin. He floats it up. It's no good, but we got a whistle, and we got a foul against the Saints with 3:10 remaining. It's the 9th foul against the Saints. It's going to go against Hampton. It's his 3rd. So Logan Deal will shoot 2 here, leading by 19, 86-67, as he will try to put them back up by 20. Just over 3 minutes to go, and the first one is up, and it is good as it rattles around and drops in. Substitutions for both teams. Amir Player comes in for Peyton Albers, the only substitution for the Saints. 2 players are gone for the Lakers. That would be Ocean Casemiro and Merrick Sherwood. Taking their place is Hills, and that would be Watts, I believe. So the second free throw from Deal is up, and it is good. And the lead is 21 as we approach 3 minutes to go here in Yoshida, the final game here at home for the Saints this season. Hampton's got it. Hampton drives inside. Whistle, blocking foul against the Lakers, and that's going to send Wayne Hampton to the free throw line with 3:01 to go. So Hampton will shoot 2, as the foul there is going to go against Watts. It's his first. And coming back into the game is Julius Aldewan. Logan Deal and Luke Fotheringham come out. Hirotaka Yo is also into the game as the free throw is up, and it is good. He still has a second one on the way, as Hampton will try to just cut into this deficit a little bit more, which is now at 20, 88-68 with 3 minutes to go. Second free throw up. It is good. He got them both. And now the inbound pass will come from Aldewan. Gets it in now to Hills. Hills will carry it across the timeline. Now looks, gets it back over to Aldewan. Guarded by Bernard. Aldewan carries it across. Now driving in. Aldewan puts it up, and he puts it off. No good. And that's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul. And no, it's a foul against the Saints. I thought it was a foul for him slamming on the backboard, but it's a foul against Hampton. It's his 4th. 2:51 to go, and Julius Aldewan is going to shoot a pair. Aldewan's first free throw is on the way, and it is around and out, no good. So it remains at a 19-point game, 88-69. Aldewan is 47% at the line. Aldewan with the second free throw on the way, and that one is no good. He missed them both. Rebounded by Bernard. Bernard with a long pass across the court now to Hampton. Hampton on the right side. Hampton driving in. Hampton lost it. Now it's intercepted. Here's Hills. Hills on the run. Hills gets it now. Jefferson puts it up. It's blocked by blocked by Player. As that one goes out of play, possession is going to stay with the Lakers. Just about 2.5 remaining here in the game, as it will actually be Saints basketball. It was tipped out of bounds off of Lakers, so Saints have it, as it'll be Stevens to bring it up. Gets the inbound pass from Bernard. Here's Stevens over on the left side. Stevens on the left wing. Now gets it inside. Hampton puts it up. The reverse is up. It's no good. The tip, as Amir Player hung on the rim. It's no good. Rebounded here by Bernard. Bernard's got it. Bernard flips it back now to Player. Player spinning. Lost it. Player gets it back to Stevens. Stevens, 3, left wing. Off the iron, no good. Player with the save. Player to Stevens. Stevens caught it. Stevens up. It's no good. Player with the save. And we have a foul on the floor. And the foul there is against the Lakers. It's going to go against Aldewan. I'm sorry, it's going to go against Yo. And here's Amir, player at the line, down by 19. First free throw for Amir players on the way, and it is good as it banked in. So here is Amir's player's second free throw. 18-point game, 88-70, 2:09 to go. Second free throw up, it's short. Rebounded here by Yo, gets it over to Hills. Hills now will get it over. Gets it back now, Yo. Lost it out of bounds, and that one is going to go to the Saints with exactly 2 minutes to go here in the second half. Here's Bernard, gets it in now to Hampton. He will bring it up the floor. Under 2 minutes to go now here in Yoshida, the final game here in Gresham in the 2023-24 season. Robinson has it. Robinson, three, left wing, off, no good. And it's rebounded by Player. Player spinning. And now a foul is going to be called against the Lakers. It's going to send Amir Player back to the free throw line. And that foul is going to go against Aldewan. And that is his second foul of the night. So now Amir Player will shoot two more to try to cut into this deficit a little bit more with 1:50 to go. Right now the deficit at 18, 88-70 is the Laker lead. Free throw up, and the free throw is good from Player. Still with one more here. So here's Amir Player's second free throw, and it is no good. Rebounded by Yo, as Yo will look, gets it across now. Carried up by Hills. Under 100 seconds to go here in the game. Hills looks, gets it over to Watts. Watts flips it over. Here is Jefferson, a wide open three, and he buries it. Zach Jefferson in the left corner hits the three, and with 90 seconds to go, the lead for the Lakers is back up 20, 91-71. Here's Stevens. Stevens flips it back out to Bernard. Bernard on the left wing, driving to the inside. Bernard flips it up. It's no good, and it gets stuck to the rim. But Jefferson jumps up there very quickly to get it down, and possession will be turned over to the Lakers with 77 seconds to go here in this one. So the Lakers will improve to 22-6. They will be 11-4 in conference play, and they will improve to 8-4 on the road. For the Saints, it will not be like that, as it is Aldewan who has it as he crosses the floor, and that one is carried in out of play. And that will be Saints basketball. For the Saints, they will drop to 7-19, 2-12 in conference play. Their home record will end at 2-9. They still have two road games left. And they will have lost the series this season against the Lakers, getting beat 80-66 on January 22nd. They will have lost both against Southwest Oregon. Hampton, top of the key, now drives in. Hampton got it poked away. It's out of play, and possession is going to stay with the Saints. 55 seconds to go here on sophomore night. Aldewan will inbound, or Aldewan is the one to grab the ball. It'll be Hampton to inbound. It's Saints basketball. So here is Hampton. Hampton floats it into Robinson. Robinson now looks, got it poked. Now we got a whistle. We got a foul. It's going to go against the Lakers. So that'll send Pat Robinson to the line. The foul there is going to go against Watts. It's his second of the night. So now here's Pat Robinson to shoot two. And the first one for Robinson is up, and it is good as it bounced around the rim, fell in. And now a second free throw for Pat Robinson. 52.5 seconds to go here in the game. Free throw up, and it is good. Robinson hits them both, and it's 91-73. It's back to an 18-point game. 50 seconds and counting to go. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson carries it down the right side. Jefferson carries it into the corner. Now looks, long pass ahead, now caught by Watts. Gets it inside. Here's Aldewan, puts it up. It's no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Now it's into the hands of Blackwell. Blackwell looks, gets it over to Stevens. Stevens drives, kicks it back out. Now here's Hampton. Hampton now moves inside. Lost it, got it back. Here's Stevens. Stevens gets it back out. Robinson. Robinson gets it to Stevens. Stevens top of the key. He's going to take a three, and he missed it. No good. It's out of play with 25 seconds to go. Shot clock is off, and the Lakers can dribble this one out. Down by 18. Aldewan will get it in. Jefferson will carry it up. Mount Hood is not going to play. This is going to run out. 18 seconds and counting. The Southwest Oregon Lakers come to Gresham, and they defeat the Mount Hood Saints 91-73. They get the win. They get the season sweep, And for the Saints on sophomore night, it is a sour night as they will not be able to honor the sophomores with a win. The two teams meet at center court to shake hands. Once again, the final Southwest Oregon 91, Mount Hood 73. What a year it has been in Gresham at the Yoshida Event Center. And what a year it has been for me to bring back Mount Hood basketball, starting with the crossover in December, ending with President's Day basketball. Once again, a big thank you to Kim Hyatt, our fantastic athletic director, for allowing me to come back, sit here in the corner, and do what I love to do. Special thanks to JD Kiggins for giving me the audio equipment once again, even though I'm not technically his student anymore. So a big shout out to you, JD. Also want to give a shout out to Albert Hinsley, our wonderful public address announcer, for, once again, dealing with me. And I go over to Albert Hinsley before each game and record the information, get the starting five from him. I get the officials for the game from him. I ask him for a lot of information. He is truly grateful. And, there's no better guy to do it. He is wonderful on the mic. So thank you, Albert. Appreciate all you do. Thanks to the Mount Hood men and women's team for allowing me to come back. Certainly was a pleasure to be back with you. And for one final time from Gresham in the Yoshida Event Center, Jackson Hamlin saying so long. The Mount Hood women defeat the Southwest Oregon Lakers, but the men cannot. They fall by 18 points here on sophomore night. What a year it's been. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.